Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Becca and I've got a video for you. It is this formal homecoming, prom, whatever event style makeup look. It's kind of dramatic. I think that it's just perfect for any girl, any guy, whoever wants to do their makeup. I use a lot of Makeup Geek shadows and my favorite gold, which is Half Baked by Urban Decay. And yes, I have this tiara on. I know I'm completely extreme, but you know what? Do it for the video. I got this tiara for $10. It was super cheap, and I was like, why not be a princess, you know, for just a little while. Everybody wants to be a princess once in their life. So I threw this one on and some really cool, pretty sparkly earrings just for the tutorial. But I really like how it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. Also, I've got some new backdrops and I finally got my ring light in, so I'm really excited. I hope that you guys can see me well. So please comment down below and let me know what you think, if this is enough lighting for you to see. I know some of my other videos were just, the lighting's horrible. I was trying to use daylight, which is okay, but anyways, I'm obsessed with the ring light. I think that it's making my video look a lot better, and I also think that you can see me and what I'm doing a lot better. Also, so guys, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, join the freaking family. I would love to get to know all of you little babies and, you know, talk and, you know, whatever. And if you have any requests or anything you want me to try out, I am down. I am down for all of it. So, yeah, and if you hear anything in the background throughout the video, I apologize. I have 3 daughters and, you know, they're loud. They're never quiet. This house is never quiet. It stresses me out, let me tell you. So, anyways, let's get right into the video. I washed my face and I'm going to moisturize. Moisturizing is super important. This right now is my current favorite. I already took the lid off. It's the Boscia Subaki Swirl. It's a gel cream deep hydration moisturizer, and I kind of already like mixed most of it together. It's a swirled situation going on, and don't mind my nails and don't mind the fact that I have like hair dye all over my fingers. And don't mind my children out there in the background talking and being very loud. So, just going to rub this in. And I always like to put some on my neck. I'm gonna start with my eyes first, just so we don't get any fallout on our face. Also, applying your foundation last. It's really gonna ensure that it's gonna, you know, stay a lot longer on your face. So I'm going to prime my eyes with this is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is the OG. I barely see anybody using this anymore. And, oh, my mirror was in the shot. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. It is life. I love this. What do you guys think of my background? I think it is the shit. So, for my brows, I am going to use my Fiona Styles Brow Sculpting Wax with my Anastasia brush right here. Now I'm going in with the 35th product for my brows. If I don't use a powder, it's like they are not filled in like enough. So it was quite a process, but I'm going to clean up with this little itty bitty Bare Minerals brush and my NYX Nude Beige Concealer here, this HD Studio Concealer. I'm really excited for this eye look today. It is one of my favorite, just beautiful, neutral, warm-toned eye looks ever. It's easy, anybody can do it, and you can wear this look for literally anything, and you can wear it with literally anything. I'm gonna be using some of my depotted shadows and some of my Makeup Geek shadows for this today. So, first things first, I'm going to be going in with Peach Smoothie, which is this shade right here. These are literally some of the best shadows I have ever used. Literally, I use them almost every single day. So, I am going to take Peach Smoothie, which is very similar to my skin tone, and I'm just going to brush that through the crease. This shade really helps all of my other shadows blend super nicely, so I always lay this one down. It really helps create a nice transition for those warm tone shadows. The next shadow I'm going into is Creme Brulee, the one you can see that I've hit pan on. Yes, that one is one of my favorite transition shades. I can never say that. And same thing, I'm just putting it directly in the crease, keeping it a little bit lower than Peach Smoothie. Okay, the next shadow I'm gonna use is Cocoa Bear, which is right here. It is that beautiful, rusty, warm toned shade, and I'm using it on my Sigma brush, this blending brush here. It's E25. Okay, so I'm going to start by blending that in the crease, but keeping it a little bit lower. I am going to be going in with an Anastasia shade in this palette here. This one's the Shadow Couture World Traveler palette, but I'm going to use Fudge, and I know this is in other Anastasia palettes. I'm taking it on this dense brush right here. It's a little more dense and it's kind of at an angle. I am going to apply it more towards the lash line, but also in the outer corner. And then I'm going to blend it out a little bit. And it's just gonna give us a little bit more depth on that outer edge. The outer edges here, I do kind of go a little messy and sloppily, but that is the awesome thing about doing your eyes first, because I will go in with like a micellar water or a makeup remover here shortly and clean all that up. Today I'm gonna go in with a matte black just to deepen this up even more. So I'm gonna use Noir from that same World Traveler palette, and I'm gonna go in with this more smaller pencil brush, and I'm literally just placing it almost directly on the lash line. Blending it up into the crease a little bit. All right, guys, I am going to cut my crease. I'm using the same NYX HD concealer on that same brush I cleaned up my brows with. And the shadow that I'm going in with is Half Baked in the original Naked palette. Just a stunning gold shade. Okay, so once we have applied that gold shade, obviously we are going to have to reapply some shadows on the outer edge just to blend all of that together so it's nice and seamless. So I will be going back in with some of those shades to do so. I am gonna go in with this Teeny E36 blending brush by Sigma. Just to blend right there. Okay, I went ahead and applied my winged liner off camera. I am going to now clean up under my eyes here and kind of sharpen this edge of my shadow. So I'm taking a cotton swab and some micellar water. I'm just gonna clean up the edges here. This is another great thing about doing your eye makeup first, is that you can clean up anything that has fallen onto the face. So next thing I'm gonna do is curl my lashes. Then I'm going to apply some mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. This is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. What is that on my face? These are by Broadway Eyes. These lashes I get at that Oakman beauty store that I got the tiara from. I really like their lashes because they're like super inexpensive and I can buy tons of them at one time. These aren't severely dramatic. You can go with a more dramatic lash. I have some more dramatic lashes, but I am going to be out into the world today and I don't really want my lashes to be out to here. So go with whatever lash suits you. These are like my typical everyday lash. This is the one that I usually go for, but they still look very nice. All right, lashes are on. Once my lash glue completely dries, I am going to curl them a little bit and apply some more mascara. But first we are going to get started on our face. Finally, yay, one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup is perfecting the face and making it look seamless and perfect. So we're gonna get started on that. Okay, I'm going to be applying 2 different primers. I want a little bit of dew, you know, for a nice, just natural finish, but I also want to fill in my enormous pores that I have. So I'm gonna be using 2 primers. One is the NYX Honey Do Me Up, and the other one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I'm first going to be applying the NYX one, to add a little bit more moisture into my skin so my foundation does not look dry on my face. Once that is on, I'm going to apply my Smashbox Photo Finish. I have like the little mini one here. I'm going to be applying that mainly in the T-zone area, and I like to press it in right in this area where I get mostly oily, and a little bit on my forehead, chin. I'm gonna be spraying my face with my Fix Plus Pink Light. setting spray just to give us a little bit of luminosity before we apply our foundation. I'm mixing 2 foundations just because I'm still a little self-tanned, but it's starting to really kind of fade. So I'm gonna be mixing my NARS Sheer Glow in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. The thing I don't like is this one does not have a pump, so these are both really great foundations, especially the Makeup Forever one, especially if you are going to be getting photographed. You don't want any flashback, so you want a foundation that is HD, so you don't have any of that in your pictures. I'm going to blend this out with my damp booty blender. Always make sure you're blending into your hairline and ears, down your neck. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the 24-hour MAC Studio Fix 24-hour Smooth Wear Concealer. This is in NC30. I really, really, really love the formula of this concealer. I've always loved the Studio Fix concealer. I still have my OG one right here, which I also will be pumping some of this directly onto my beauty blender like that. And I'm just gonna start putting it in places that I want to conceal and also highlight. I'm going to be baking with my Huda Beauty Banana Bread powder under my eyes. So I'm going to make sure I don't have any creasing under there. And I'm going to go straight in. And bake. I especially like to bake right here in the center. Oops, of course, I always hit my brow, but we'll fix that later. Right in the middle of my forehead where I have some lines from expressions, my expression lines. So pretty much I'm putting this and baking in the center of my face, under my eyes, and chin, and forehead. Okay, I am going to be applying powder to set my entire face because that is a must for me. If I don't set my foundation, it's gonna be moving around on me and it'll just disappear throughout the day or night. So I always set my face with a powder. I'll be doing that in a minute, but while this is baking, I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with Fudge, that one that I used earlier on the outer crease, with just this. This is a e.l.f. brush. It's just a flat, like, it's an eyeliner brush, but it's just like a little definer. I'm gonna use that on my lower lash line, keeping it nice and tight to the lashes. But I'm doing that mainly on just the outer corner. On myself, I don't really like to bring shadow all the way in. I don't really like the way it looks on me. I feel like it closes off my eyes because I really don't have that big of eyes, and you know, we usually want our eyes to look bigger, not smaller. So for me, I like to keep it right on the outer edge and about right to where my pupil is when I stop. And I will be blending that out with Cocoa Bear. I find that after I apply my lashes and let the glue dry and then curl them a little bit, it helps kind of smash the lashes, the falsies to my lashes, and then they last longer and they look more like my actual lashes. I'm gonna go in with my lash accelerator to blend the falsies with mine. All right, I am gonna start to dust away some of that baking. I am going to set my face with my Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in medium. I love this powder. I have never came across a better, I mean, this is a drugstore inexpensive face powder that literally wipes away my pores. Like, I feel like this powder just makes my pores absolutely disappear. And I'm using my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Jumbo Powder Brush. Best powder brush ever. I am gonna go in with this Too Faced Banana Cream powder just to brighten up a little bit more in specific areas. I'm gonna go in with Laguna by NARS. And I'm going to start off by using my Ita brush just to carve out my contour. Bring it down the sides of my nose. Make that lip a little pouty or more pouty. And then I'm gonna go in with my favorite contouring brush by Sonia Kashuk, just to further blend our contour. I'm sticking with this kind of bronzy-esque theme, and I'm using my Milani Baked Blush in Bellissimo Bronze. I have my favorite like bronzer blush. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I'm using this multitask brush. This is my favorite one for blush by Real Techniques. To apply my brow gel. This is a tinted brow gel by NYX. This is in chocolate. I'm going to highlight with this OG beautiful highlighter. This is Soft and Gentle by MAC. girl. This is my favorite spot to highlight right here. Right here. I already have a pretty defined Cupid's bow, so it's like, I could just douse myself in this. It's stunning, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I freaking love it. We just have to do our lip and that is it. I think I'm going to use Whirl by MAC for my lip liner. Okay, and then I'm going to be using my Dose of Colors Stone Liquid Matte Lipstick. Dropping things. And then right in the center of my lips, I'm using Lorax Highly Pigmented Cream Lipstick in Duchess. Just to give us a little added dimension and a little more a pink vibe versus that purpley color. I really, really like how this turned out, guys. I think that it's super pretty. I think it would be perfect for any formal event. I'm gonna spray my face one more time. Set your makeup in place. I was going to do like a complete hair tutorial because my hair is a stinking mess, but my kids are starving, I'm starving, my stomach is like making all kinds of noises. So if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified whenever I upload a video. And I hope you really enjoyed this look. I had a really good time hanging out today, filming this video for you. And now I have like a ridiculous amount of makeup on and I'm going to the movies, which is perfectly fine. So I love you guys. Please subscribe. I love you and I'll see you next time.